Hello, good day or good evening, whenever you see this recording. I'd like to give you an update for Welthee, for our Welthee community. And it is a very, very important update. I'm really sorry that in a long time I have not communicated with you, but I'd like today to share with you some really important things that are happening and some really good news. There are about 3% of our investors who decided to send requests for a cashback. And I'm very thankful for their contribution to our ecosystem. And I would like to address, first of all, some things for them. And then I will go into details for with what is happening. But I know that some are eager to understand, to know what is going on with the cashback. Again, thank you so much to all our investors, and including the 3% who want the cashback. But we fairly soon we will start honoring the cashback requests. We will take them in the order that they were submitted to us. And I want to assure you that everybody is going to get their funds, the funds that were requested through the cashback procedure. And not only those funds, we will have a 20% in tokens more than they invested, because we would like through this to just thank you them so much for their investment and for their patience until now, even though they want the cashback. But I would like now to go into some more details to explain what happened in the last few months and what is the plan to move forward with Welthee. First of all, a little bit about the general context of startups. Looking at the statistics, over 70% of the startups, they go out of business in about 5 years. And specifically in the crypto world, most of those that disappear, that fail, they fail in about a year and a half. So we do not want at all to be part of those stats. I am very convinced that we will be able to launch Welthee successfully. But that is the very tough reality, and a lot of these startups, they fail because of the lack of funding, or some because of the lack of product market fit. I do believe we will have very soon the product market fit, and we did face a lack of funding, and we did manage to pay the servers, even though the assets you cannot be seen. The servers are working in the background, and so all the assets are safe, and the entire code is safe, but it needs to be updated. And I've spoken with some of our programmers, and they were saying that it will take probably 2 weeks, from a few days to 2 weeks, maybe more, after they start working full time on this, because there is a lot of software that needs to be updated, so, and tested after it's updated. So we will start this process in the beginning of February. And I hope really, really soon after that, you will be able to see the assets in the wallet. But I want to assure you, nothing is lost. All the assets are safe, so please do not worry about that. Now, what happened in the last year, and even more than a year and a half, is that we had several contracts signed, and we had quite a few investors promising us funds. Some were supposed to come in last year in February, then we had another promise in June, then another one in September. And unfortunately, especially the last one, that where we committed that we'll give 33% of the company for a certain amount of money, they did not come through. We received at one point about 20,000, but unfortunately they did not come. They still are saying that they will have soon the funds, but I don't believe it anymore. So we looked for some more investors, but we have two different things that are going on. One, we are talking right now with some other strategic investors, already send them the contracts, and in the next few days, we'll have clarity if they come or not. But we have another option that is very strong, very good for self-funding this. And I strongly believe that even if we will not have an external investor, we will be able to fund the development and the listing and everything that needs to happen. Now, I've been traveling to Africa quite a bit in the last few months, and we have a real interest from the government of Uganda and from the government of Ghana for us to create a gold-backed token for them. And this is very significant. So it will not be a token only for investing. It will be a token that will be integrated with the payment systems so that you can pay with this gold-backed token. Now, of course, we will integrate this in Welthee Wallet, and this means very, very significant business opportunities. Once, because these countries have quite a bit of gold, and the price of the gold on the local market is much lower. What it will be in our wallet, it will be the London price. It will be a huge advantage for the countries because the national banks in both countries will increase their holdings, and it will be a huge advantage for the people because they will have an alternative currency. So we are in advanced discussions with them, and this will be really, really exciting. Now, coming back to Welthee, to what we need to do, as I mentioned before, first we will restore the wallet. But Welthee is a lot more than the wallet. I mean, the wallet, it's just a simple thing, but we've developed a lot more. So we have a module for sending tokens with different vesting options. We have a module for vouchers, which is fairly complicated and very significant. Of course, we have KYC integration, we have fiat payment integration. We have a module for paying with crypto in our ecosystem. And one of the most important things is the risk mitigation. We have the smart contract developed that still needs to be audited and then integrated in the ecosystem. But one of the things that is very, very exciting that we have done in Dubai, I met a law firm that developed an ecosystem for tokenizing intellectual property. So we have a contract with them to tokenize our intellectual property, which means that our token will be able to be sold in 181 countries, and it will not be a security token. So we will be able to sell this also in the US, not being afraid of the SEC and the fact that they could consider the token a security token. This will be an IP, an intellectual property token. And as I said, we will be able to sell it in 181 countries. Now, 2025, I believe it will be a really, really good year for crypto. We see that Bitcoin got to over 100,000, and now it's a good time for alt season, and we will see a lot of tokens going up. I believe that we will see significant growth in Welthee. We will have the resources to be able to bring a lot of users. And again, I want to thank you so much for your patience. We will have more often updates, and soon, I believe, you will see movement, good movement, and the restoration of the wallet. And then, as I said, all the other things that need to be restored and launched, of course. Again, thank you so much, and I really appreciate your patience. Thank you.